What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation back with another video, and today we are in Houston, Texas, the beautiful state of Texas. Shout out to everybody that's from Texas. I'm down here, flew all the way down here just to try out the new Trill Burger spot from Bun B. It's getting rave reviews, so we're gonna see what all the hype is about. So I'm taking you guys with me here in Houston, Texas, and let's see what all the hype is about and try out one of these Trill Burgers. Let's go. All right, yeah, so you're probably wondering where I'm at. I'm in an Airbnb by the Galleria, some fancy place over here where my cousin recommended that I get a Airbnb. So check out my Airbnb. Got your couch here. Little basic Airbnb, $200 a night, bedroom. I don't know what's going on with the AC though, man. This thing is like 60 degrees in here. Even though I set the cooling to like 70 something. I don't like that super cold, but it's a nice little Airbnb. Reason why I'm recording this and why I even care is because I'm in the process right now. Of setting up my own Airbnb in Medellin, Colombia. So I'm trying to take some notes here, see how they do theirs, see what I would do different on mine. But so far so good. But anyway, let's go get to these burgers. All right, so got my little rental car. I do like how they did the key though. You can automatically set the lock. I think I'm definitely gonna do that on mine. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that, but nice little spot here. I think probably most of them are like Airbnbs, or like little 1-bedroom spots, so this is dope. My spot in Colombia is 4 bedrooms, so yeah, we'll be charging a lot more. So you know the question is, what kind of rental car did we get on this little road trip? Y'all take a guess. I tried to get something fly, but we ended up with something I never drove before in my life. Let's go check it out. The anticipation builds as we hit the garage for the exotic rental car. Woo! It's warm out here. It's probably about some honeys over here, man. It's probably about 80 degrees on point. Oh, what's that black thing we see right there? Did we get an Aston Martin Vanquish? No. We got a Volvo. That's what we should have got right there. But on the freeway, this thing runs out of steam real fast. I think it's like a 5-cylinder. But it ain't nothing like my Audi 5-cylinder. Interior is nice though. Alright, so we'll do like a slash review. This will be a 2-part video. Review of the, what is this, a Volvo, what is it, S60 B5 all-wheel drive. We'll do a review, a partial review of this, mixed in with a review of the burgers. So, for all you car guys out there thinking about getting a Volvo and thinking about getting a burger, this one's for you. All right, interior, got a nice little touch screen in here. I like this little white wood right there. That's tight, that's tight. So, I know Volvo is associated with, I think, BMW, I think they're associated with. But it looks like they took a lot of ideas from the Audi all the way down to this little thing right here. This is what Audi should have done instead of that, and Porsche as well. Instead of that little flipping thing they have in their new cars, they should have did something like this. This is nice. I like this thing right here. That's nice. We could have did that. Let me give y'all external walk around real quick. I know y'all are probably hungry like me, waiting for your Trill Burger. Hold on, let me give y'all a review of what we driving down here. I was about to call this Audi. The Volvo, what is it? A S60 Volvo B5 all-wheel drive. I can already tell you, it's peppy in the city. It's like hybrid too. It's hybrid. It's got a battery and stuff like that. I don't know all the specs of the car. I just rented the car, so this is not an owner's review, so I can't get into detail about everything in it, but I know it's got a 5-cylinder engine, cameras all the way around. It's luxurious vehicle. I rented it from Sixt, SIXT with a T. You know what? They should sponsor me. I need to hit them up. But anyway, we're going to review it on our way over to get a Trill Burger. But that's the exterior view. It needs a window tint. It needs a body kit too. I don't know if they make that for the Volvo. I think this is actually supposed to be one of their performance models. Check out the interior. It does have the little lock and unlock with your hand, with your key in the pocket. Look at that. It's nice. You know, comfortable. Let's get in the back seat. Let's do a little slight review. Let's see. You got the decent space back here. Knees touch a little bit, but not really. Here it is. We got heated seats in the back. That's nice. You got your phone charger hookup right there with the new connections. You got the little thing in the middle here, the armrest in the middle. You got your wheel motivation hat. What else do you need back here? All right, so there we go. That's your external review. Now let's get to the driving review as we head over to Trill Burgers. So, hey, this is gonna be a treat for you car guys and you guys interested in buying a 4-door sedan, and a treat for you burger fans out there. Fine cuisine at Trill Burgers. Let's go. All right, let's go. So, putting this in the drive, you just pull it back, just like the Audi. I just like that so much better because you just got something to hold on to. All right, so we're headed to Trill Burgers, so don't mind my GPS because I don't know where I'm going. Now, one thing about Houston is this is one of the most underrated big cities.
Turn right on Buffalo Speedway.
One of the most underrated big cities in the country. It's like one of the biggest cities in the country, top 10. But it doesn't have the reputation of being like a party town, like a Vegas or Miami or even a New York. But it's on that level. They have a lot of day parties down here. Look, they're kicking it right there. They have a lot of day parties down here. Man, I'm giving y'all 3 in 1 today. I'm giving y'all a Houston historic travel vlog. I'm giving y'all a car vlog, and I'm giving y'all a food vlog all in one. Man, just hang out with Wheel Motivation, man. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. All right, so, but yeah, this city has they have a good party scene. Put it to you, Frank. See, the pickup in the city in this car is good. I just hit the gas a little bit to change lanes. This is like the ritzy part of town, I think. The Apple store is crazy right there, look. As we just passed the Bentley. Look at that Apple store. But anyway, it's an underrated city with a lot to do during the day and at night. It's a nocturnal city as well. So like last night I was driving around. I went out to eat with a friend, and there was lots of people out and about at midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning. A lot of people, to the point where there was traffic in certain areas, which is not common in most cities across the country, I will say. All right, so anyway, let's make our way over to Trill Burgers and let's talk about the suspension in this car. The suspension is good. Suspension is very comfy. The outside noise is kept to a minimum, so don't get a whole lot of road noise or outside noise, but you do hear noise on the inside of the car when you got the radio off. I will say that much. But yeah, it's a nice little rental car type thing. I wouldn't buy one of these for myself because on the freeway the power falls flat. But in the city, the pickup is great. Like I just punched it right there, do that yellow light. Pickup is great in the city, but when you're on the freeway and you punch it, you're like wondering, is there another gear that it's going to kick down to? Now, what Volvos are known for, they're known for safety. So if you're looking for something to get around in and have complete safety, like this is something you would get your mom or your daughter or your kids or something like that. But most of us are sports car fans and sedans that have power, like my RS3. So yeah, I don't know if this is for us, but I mean it's fun. A little get around, you probably could tune this thing, I bet. All right, so how do y'all like my new glasses? These are my new what are these? My new glasses I got for my birthday from my good friend Luisa down in Bogota. Thanks, Luisa. So she said make sure to wear these glasses in our video, so I'm doing that. They're my what's the most popular glass company? They're dang, what's wrong with me, man? Ray-Bans. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm not used to having good stuff. I get the Ray-Bix and the and the fake Ray-Bans from the beach down in Cartagena. I will say one thing I do like about this car is the panoramic sunroof in here. That's nice. Stereo system is not bad either. It probably could be better. Like, just like it needs more power on the freeway, it needs a little more bass in there, like a little more rear end feel, but I couldn't figure out how to adjust the sound. So the user friendliness in here, it's like they tried, but something with the screen, I don't know how to get around on the screen. So it's a rental car. So I, like I said, this is not an owner's review, but just a random person reviewing this car. And let me give you another fun fact about Houston. Houston is different. Like, Texas is different, man. When you go to visit Texas, I highly encourage that you visit Texas if you've never been here before. Texas is probably it is in my top 3 states in the country, followed by Florida and Ohio. But one thing about Texas that's different, when you get out here, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go from one place to another in the city. If you go from one side of the city to the other side of the city, it could take you an hour. Not only because of traffic, because of distance. In Texas, everything has a lot of space, which I like, which is lovely. But just be warned that you could go to Houston. I mean, they got 2 airports, I think, in Texas as well. So, but you come down here, and you think you're gonna be visiting somebody or running around town doing stuff. You might be way far away from wherever it is you're going if you don't check the map like beforehand. So, like, for example, my hotel, I'm going to visit my cousin while I'm down here. My hotel is like almost an hour away from her crib, and it's all in Houston. So just be forewarned.
Turn right.
We got massage parlors and stuff down here. The demographics is changing. We get over here to Trill Burgers. We get into the hood of North Houston. I'm about to call it Cleveland. But we should be pulling up here in right there on the corner of that yellow building. All right, so they bringing back the block. They buying back the block. Let's get a Trill Burger. We'll see if we can get in the parking lot. Let's see what I'm gonna give y'all the total experience from parking to standing in line to whatever it is. I'm gonna give y'all the whole experience. But I see that's the building over there, that yellow building. That's Trill Burgers. All right, here we go. Pulling up on Trill. Oh man, they got me messed up out here already, man. If this, snap, this, dang, bro, there's a big line. Do not enter in here, so I can't go in there. Do not enter in there. All right, so we got to get slick on here. All right, so I couldn't get there. All right, so we're gonna figure this out. All right, so there's a long line, but I do see Bun B at the door. So maybe it's worthwhile going. Let's go get in line. Let's figure out first we gotta figure out where to park. I don't see no parking. Woo! All right, so there it is. He's at the door. You can't probably see. He's at the door though. That's him right there. So Trill Burgers is, I guess he's making it happen, boy. Look at that parking lot though. God dang. Oh man, what we gonna do? All right, so I thought I was gonna get slick and I was gonna go, there's an Indian restaurant back there, go buy something small in the Indian restaurant and then pull up in the Trill Burgers. But I don't want to get towed out here. I don't know how aggressive they are with the towing. So we're just gonna pull in like everybody else. Look like we got a break. We got a little breakthrough here. We got lucky here. Yeah, we got lucky. We're in here. Let's see where they tell us to park. We're gonna stand in line and do the Trill Burger thing. I don't know what they're gonna say. Oh, somebody backing out right here. See if they're backing out. No. Oh, damn. Oh, dang it. Damn, they about to come out right there. That didn't work out. We just went in and went right back out. Dang. All right, we're gonna have to find parking. We're gonna risk it. All right, so I found street parking a little ways away, not too far. So we're all right. We are. Let's go. All right. So the next question is going to be, are we going to be able to eat inside the restaurant, or are we going to have to take it to go? I don't know. All I know is it's hot as hell out here, and we're passing up Whataburger. But they still getting a lot of business out here. I guess people do still like burgers. But let's go get that Trill Burger. All right, so we're walking up to Bun B's Trill Burgers. There go the sign behind me. Ooh, it's hot out here. Hey, let's hope I don't pass out. But yeah, there's the sign up there. Here's a restaurant right here. Let's go get Trill. Oh, they got honeys in the parking lot and everything. All right, so we just got here. It is, let me see what time. Hey, they got water out here, though. Yeah, free water. Hey, we made it in here. I don't know if this is copyright strikes, but it's lit up in here. No cash accepted, so you better have your credit card right. They got the music playing. But yeah, this tight. About to get a Trill Burger. It took us probably 30 minutes in line. It was hot. They did give us water. We got some footage of them making the burgers back here. Frying it up, you know what I'm talking about? Toasted buns. Got me a lemonade. I think I'm gonna have to eat in the car. It looks pretty crowded in here. Unless these cats right here is leaving. Alright, so there it is. I got mine to go. Trill Burgers. America's best burger. We're gonna try it out. Had to get some ketchup. I got the double. Got one to go for my cousin. All right, let's try it out. I think the onions is what set it off. Try to do mine. All right, let's see. All right, it's good. It's good. The onion set it off. The cheese set it off. There go the fries. I'm gonna say the fries about average. Yeah, you could probably do something different, but it was good. All right, so the young brother I sat down with, broke bread with, don't know him from Adam, but he said it was so good. He wish he got another one, so I'm gonna get him one, and I'm gonna get me one to go. But yeah, the burgers was on point. We made it out alive from the heat to get something to eat. Suffering the heat to get something to eat. I should be a rapper like Bun B. So we didn't see Bun B in there, but we did see the burgers. And I'm gonna give y'all my real take on it. Delicious. The burgers was delicious. The fries, they should probably try something. Experiment a little bit with the fries, because they're just like kind of your regular fries, kind of like, what's that restaurant out on the West Coast that's real popular? Fries is kind of like that, but burgers was good though. Let me see if I can cross the street right here. All right, made it across the street safe and sound. So y'all stick with me. We're gonna finish reviewing this Volvo. We got a little bit more to eat. I'm gonna get my cousin's impressions of the burger. We're gonna go over to her house. She just moved down here from Columbus, Ohio, where we're from. So I'm gonna check her out. But I can give y'all a more real review in the peace and quiet of her new house. Because inside there it was a little crazy. I was sitting at a table with some people I didn't know, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? Made some new friends, that type of thing. But the real review is coming. Sit down with my cousin. My cousin's like a foodie, so, and she can cook too. So we're gonna get her review here in a second. right, let's go. Bruh, it's so daggone hot out here. I was losing my train of thought. God dang. Look at that, I got this lemonade, the free water from Trill Burgers. Let's hope my car's still there. See somebody parking in front of me over there.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
Alright, so here's that famous freeway driving I was talking about in this car, where if you punch it, it's a little sluggish. Like I'm gonna punch it right now. Look, pedal to the metal. It's struggling to barely go anywhere. Reminds me of Dr. Peter's Lexus. What is that Lexus called? SF. What is that thing called? Anyway, it's slow like that. So I'm here chilling at my cousin's new house, and she's just talking about my feet. Let's drive. Why are you talking about my feet?
Looking like you stepped in
Your mama's feet.
My mama's feet look
This is my Aunt Kathy right here.
Look at.
Hey, Aunt Kathy.
Hi there. How are
That's
you?
Miles right there.
All right. All right. That's right.
Why you hating on my feet though?
Look at the drive.
Why you hating on? See what I gotta put up with?
Stepping in powder.
Stepping in
Like
powder.
cocaine kills.
That's in your house.
Oh,
In her house, she got
He walked
powder.
in the sand.
Oh. She talking about sand foot.
It's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm here to tell you guys to go to Wheel Motivation. The exotic cars is crazy. I've been watching this show for a little while now and it's growing. But we need everybody else to subscribe to Wheel Motivation and support Will. I'm supporting them. You do the same.